The rise of Jeff Bezos, from garage startup to Amazon empire hook. In 1994, a man quit a high-paying Wall Street job to sell books on the internet from his garage. Most people thought the idea was crazy, but that man was Jeff Bezos. And the small online bookstore he started would eventually become one of the most powerful companies in the world, Amazon. Today, Bezos is known as one of the richest and most influential entrepreneurs in modern history. But how did he get there? Early life and curiosity. 020-110 Jeff Bezos was born in 1964 in Albuquerque, New Mexico, in the United States. From a young age, he showed an unusual curiosity about how things worked. As a child, he reportedly took apart his crib with a screwdriver because he wanted to understand its mechanics. His family later moved to Houston and eventually to Miami. During high school, Bezos already showed signs of ambition. He even started a small educational summer camp for younger students. After graduating, he attended Princeton University, where he studied electrical engineering and computer science. By the time he graduated in 1986, the technology world was beginning to change rapidly. Wall Street career. 1:10 to 2 o'clock after college, Bezos worked for several tech and finance companies before joining the hedge fund D. Shaw & Co. in New York City. He quickly rose through the ranks and became one of the youngest senior vice presidents at the firm. But in the early 1990s, Bezos noticed something fascinating. The internet was growing at a rate of 2,300% per year. That statistic changed his life. Bezos began thinking about what kind of business could thrive online. After researching dozens of products, he realized books were the perfect choice. There were millions of titles, far more than any physical store could carry. The birth of Amazon. 2 o'clock to 3:10 in 1994, Bezos made a risky decision. He left his stable job and drove across the country to Seattle with a bold idea: create an online bookstore. He started the company in a garage with a small team and named it Amazon, inspired by the massive Amazon River symbolizing scale and ambition. The early days were far from glamorous. Bezos and his team packed books themselves and drove packages to the post office. When the website launched in 1995, orders started coming in from all over the United States and soon from around the world. The company grew quickly, and in 1997, Amazon went public on the stock market. At the time, many critics believed the company would fail. Expansion and risk. 3:10 to 4:20 instead of staying just a bookstore, Bezos had a much bigger vision. Amazon expanded into selling music, electronics, toys, and eventually almost everything you can imagine. The company also introduced innovations like one-click shopping, fast delivery, and customer reviews. One of Bezos's biggest moves came in 2006 with the launch of Amazon Web Services, often called AWS. At first, many people didn't understand why a retail company was offering cloud computing services. But today, AWS powers a huge portion of the internet and generates billions of dollars in profit. This move transformed Amazon from an online store into a global technology powerhouse. Beyond Amazon. 4:20 to 5:20, Bezos didn't stop with Amazon. In 2000, he founded the space company Blue Origin with the goal of making space travel more accessible. He also purchased the historic newspaper, The Washington Post, in 2013 and invested in numerous startups and technologies. In 2021, Bezos stepped down as CEO of Amazon, passing the role to Andy Jassy while continuing to focus on innovation, space exploration, and philanthropy. Legacy and impact. 5:20 to 6 o'clock Jeff Bezos' journey from a garage startup founder to a global business icon is a story of bold decisions, long-term thinking, and relentless innovation. Amazon changed how the world shops, how businesses run online, and even how data is stored in the cloud, whether admired or criticized. One thing is certain: Bezos helped reshape the modern digital economy, and it all started with a simple idea: to sell books on the internet.